First fruits of harvest.
Umoja,
Unity and freedom.
ujima, ujama, kuumba, kujitagalia, imani ya nia.
First fruits of harvest.
Umoja,
Unity and freedom.
ujima, ujama, kuumba,
Working together, creative.
kujitagalia,
Self-determination.
imani ya nia.
Faith and purpose.
Umoja in Africa and the Americas. Umoja in the islands of the sea. Umoja throughout the diaspora. Isa and Imani. Once a festival celebration from the north and throughout the nation. In Kusasaba, separate principles of Kwanzaa. Umoja, kujitagalia, ujima, kujimania. Kuumba and Imani. Sing along, come on everybody.
First fruits of harvest.
Umoja,
Unity and freedom.
ujima, ujama, kuumba. Working together creatively. Kujitagalia,
Self-determination.
imani ya nia.
Faith and purpose.
Umoja in Africa and the Americas. Umoja in the islands of the sea. Umoja throughout the diaspora. Isa and Imani. Kwanzaa celebration. Kwanzaa celebration. Kwanzaa celebration.
Celebration.
Kwanzaa celebration.
Celebration.
Kwanzaa celebration. Kwanzaa celebration. Kwanzaa celebration. Kwanzaa celebration. Kwanzaa.
First fruits of harvest.
Umoja,
Unity and freedom.
ujima, ujama, kuumba, kujitagalia, imani ya nia. Kwanzaa.
First fruits of harvest.
Umoja,
Unity and freedom.
ujima, ujama, kuumba,
Working together, creative.
kujitagalia.
Purpose statement. Our purpose is to create a spiritual community that recognizes that there is one presence and one power in the universe, God. Daily, we actively practice this spiritual truth. We open our heart space to each person to acknowledge one another as expressions of God. It is in each other that we see God.
May our hearts be open. 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 May our hearts be open.
Good morning, everyone. I'd like to welcome you to today's Open Heart Spiritual Center virtual service. Thank you all for joining us, as always, for your consciousness and being here. And may this service just bring more peace, more joy, more freedom of expression, more life to you today. And may you just allow this service to open up your heart space even wider than it was when you started. If you would join me here in just taking a breath in. And with this breath, I just give thanks for this day, for this time that we've all come here to join together, to be here in the now, in this moment. I'm so grateful for this day. I'm so grateful for all that have a part in this service, for the affirmative reading, for the song, for the music, for the message. And yes, for each and every single one of you, for your consciousness, for joining us here today. And I am so grateful for this celebration today. It is a new celebration, so let us celebrate anew. And now I call this time so very good. Celebration so very good. And let the celebration begin. And so it is.
In this world of make-believe, I must confess, to be number one, you gotta do things better. If you strive to be happy, you'll find success. Prospectively, you gotta pull it together. More good things will come to you as soon as you see a reason for victory. Everybody loves a winner. Only the winner can really make things happen. Everybody loves a winner, so be the winner. I know you are. If there's something you like to do you've never done, don't let fear stand in your way. Just correct your dreams and thoughts and get on the run. I wouldn't wait another day. You can be the best at everything you do, 'cause when it's said and done, it's all up to you. Everybody loves a winner. Only the winner can really make things happen. Everybody loves a winner, so be the winner you are. Be a winner. Ooh, be a winner. you can be a winner. Ooh, yes you can, yes you can, yes you can.
What comes from the heart reaches the heart. Good morning and welcome to our Heartstream for this Sunday, December the 31st. Yes, right. It's New Year's Eve. We are on the cusp of a brand new year and it's been a wonderful year. Thank you for all that you do, for all that you have been present for this Heartstream and the things that you have done to make this Heartstream possible. Thank you, thank you, thank you to each and every one of you. Happy Kwanzaa. This is the 6th day of the Kwanzaa celebration. This day is Kumba for creativity, and we salute that. We salute this celebration of the contributions and the African spirit that is a part of who we all are. And Kwanzaa helps us to celebrate that and to visit that. So we're grateful for this day. Thank you again for all that you've done for this year. And a few things to say. Our brother Cedric Moore, as I mentioned on last Sunday, he was being discharged from the hospital. He's now in a rehab facility, the Bay at Highland. If you contact me, I can give you his full information. He's been appreciative for the people who've gone by to see him. I know his family has expressed appreciation for that. We continue to send our prayers out for Cedric. I want to remember also Renee Crone. I've talked with her. And Renee continues to ask Open Heart family for her prayers for her. And if you'd like to contact her and be able to help her with some of the needs that she has, if you contact me again, I'll make sure that I make the connection for each and every one of you. Continue to hold space for our world. We know there's so many things happening as we look at the conflict in many different parts of the world. I know a lot of people are focused on what's happening in Gaza right now, the unfortunate situation there, the humanitarian crisis that is there, and we have to pray for peace. We also have to make our voices heard and let people know that we're not supporting the kinds of genocidal actions and other things that are happening there, but also in the Congo. That oftentimes gets glossed over and not looked at, but things happening there. We know Ukraine, but we know there are other places that are trouble spots around the world. But not only that, we can look at our own lives locally in the different places that we live, conflicts that are often happening there. And as I always say, those are fodder for our prayer life and for our also being spiritual activists in the way that we do. We're motivated and guided by Spirit to make our voices heard and to make a difference in the world. It's so much. I'd like to ask you also consider, we're at the end of the year, making an end of the year contribution and donation to Open Heart. There's information on how you can do that, and many of you do that each and every month. And thank you for all of that. Thank you for all that you do. And finally, if you will get the word out, let your friends and family know about Open Heart, the notifications about it that go out on Facebook each and every week and on Instagram, sharing those and saying to people, this is something that has helped me, and I'd like to share it with you, offer that with you. As always, I want to express gratitude for each and every one of you, for all that you do for Open Heart, and the love that you show me and my family. And I send love out to each and every one of you, and I say I greet you, I bless you, I see God in you.
Our affirmation for the month of December. I celebrate myself. I am alive. I am whole. I am being healed and renewed in a constant rhapsody of life. I say yes to life, to health, to renewal. I sing my song of wholeness. Amen, Ashe, and so it is. Today is a day like no other day. Just think and you'll know that it's true. Days like today should be holidays. So I'm singing this message to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Just have a happy day. All right, yeah. It's a simple song. Sing it with me, y'all. Yeah. 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 La 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 la. Yesterday, a man said to me, he said, how can you smile when the world is crumbling down? I said, here's my secret. When I want to cry, I take a look around and I see that I'm getting by, and I hold on, hold on. Change is coming, change is coming. Hold on, hold on. Everything, don't worry about a thing. Hold on, you can make it, you can make it. Hold on, hold on. Everything will be alright. Some people like to worry. Some people like to hide. Some people like to run away from the pain inside.
Now it's your business. Do whatever you want to do. But if it don't work out, here's what you ought to do. Just hold on.
Hold on,
Change is coming.
change is coming.
Hold on.
Hold on,
Don't worry about a thing.
hold on. You can make it. Hold on, everything will be alright. When the troubles in life weigh you down, lift your head up. Yeah, yeah. When the love you seek is hard to find, don't give up, just be strong. Keep the faith and hold on. Your change is coming. Change is coming. Hold on. Everything. Don't worry about that. Say hold on. Say you can make it. Hold on. Everything will be alright.
Here's a little simple song, y'all. When trouble seems like it just won't go away, friends got you down, things get bounced around. Here's a little lullaby we like to sing, and it goes a little like this. Come on, yeah. La la
La la
la la
la
la
la la
la
la
la
la la la Say hold on, your change is coming. Hold on,
Hey y'all. So this is for the people who like to apologize by saying things like, I really didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I really didn't mean to frustrate you. And that's great, but it's only one part of a sincere apology. Let me tell you what I mean. Your person is likely getting really frustrated with you when you say that because you are completely and fully passing over the impact that you caused them, even though you didn't really mean to do it. So next time, try this. I can see that you're frustrated, and I really didn't mean to hurt your feelings, but I'm truly sorry for making you frustrated. That apology not only acknowledged the fact that you didn't intend to hurt them or frustrate them, it also acknowledges their experience and their feelings, which is a really important part of an apology. So if your person is upset with you, it's likely because you keep talking about your intentions and not talking enough about how you made them feel, even though you didn't mean to do it. Let's grow together, y'all. It's the glow for me.
Once again, it's time for our announcements. Hope you will find out more about what's happening with our spiritual center. We're so glad that you have joined us today. At Open Heart, we believe in the power of affirmative prayer. Each and every individual and family you see represented here, we continue to pray for you. Our prayer team each morning remembers you, and we hold the space for you, as well as all of you who are a part of our Open Heart family. There are several ways to give to Open Heart: through our Cash App at OHSC 901, online at OHSC901.com, or text the word GIVE to 615-422-4292. Begin or continue your day with prayer through our daily affirmative prayer call every morning at 8 a.m. Central Time, 901-586-8755. I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. Conjunction, junction, what's your function? And lolly, 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 get your adverbs here. Come out and see Schoolhouse Rock live at Playhouse on the Square. Based on the cherished animated series that taught generations of youth about grammar, math, science, and history, Schoolhouse Rock Live is packed with classic, catchy tunes and clever lyrics that will bring a smile to folks of all ages. It's running now through December 22nd.
Start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of, is love. I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of, is love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love. I start my day with love. I start my day with peace. I start my day with joy, and I feel that sweet release. I start my day with love. I start my day with peace. I start my day with joy, and I feel that sweet release. I start my day with love. I start my day with peace. I start my day with joy, and I feel that sweet release. I start my day with love. I start my day with peace. I start my day with joy, and I feel that sweet release. I start my day with love. I start my day with peace. I start my day with joy, and I feel that sweet release. I start my day with love. I start my day with peace. I start my day with joy, and I feel that sweet release. I start my day with love. I start my day with peace. I start my day with joy, and I feel that sweet release. I start my day with love. I start my day with peace. I start my day with joy, and I feel that sweet release. Yes. Yes.
Here we are. We've reached the end of the year, the end of 2023. And again, as I've expressed, thank you for each and every one of you for all that you have done for making this Heartstream the success that has been this year. We know that over the year we've experienced and seen many different things, but it's because of you, as I mentioned this morning on our prayer call, that each and every day people show up. Each and every Sunday you show up. And as a result, we've experienced many things together, and we are here and we are celebrating the fact that we have made it here. That's why our theme this month is I Celebrate Myself, because there is much to be celebrated. I like to always, it's been a tradition for me for a few years now to, as we approach the new year, to talk about starting the new year. And that is what I'd like to look at and focus on this morning, and bring a fresh perspective each and every new year, or New Year's Eve as we are now. But I'd like to do that by starting out by talking about the new year. I know that very often when it comes to New Year's resolutions, we make them. Some people make them, some people don't. Oftentimes, people will use other ways of expressing that, but the new year represents for us an opportunity to get a fresh start, if you will. And there are people that sometimes ridicule that, but I think that it's important that we have those types of milestones and those types of indicators in our lives that help us as we set our goals and set our intentions throughout life. And you hear me talk about all the time the fact of how important it is to have a purpose and a chief definite aim, as Mitch Horowitz would say, in our lives, that is a part of all that it is that we do. So I take the word start, and there's some things that I do with that word that I use this morning. And as we begin to do that, starting the new year, the S begins the word start stands for start the day intentionally. And that is to begin each day focus on a thought for the day initially. That we have some type of thought for the day, that there is something that inspires us, that we find ways of being inspired, whether it is that we have a devotional practice, and I would recommend a devotional practice, a morning practice, because there are a lot of devotional and inspirational resources that are out there. And I'm going to put a plug in. One of the ways that you can do that also is our daily prayer call. We start every morning at 8 a.m. Central, and it's about 7 minutes. And there are several members of our Open Heart family who lead the prayer call each day. I lead it a couple of days a week, but during the other times of the week, we also have Gabriel, Krista, Judy, and Carolyn, who are also leaders in that. And we have a very faithful and committed and dedicated group of people who join in. But it's a way of starting your day intentionally. And a part of that is because for many people, and I know I can be guilty of this, that oftentimes when we wake up, the first thing that we will do is to turn over and grab our phones and then kind of check in that way with what's going on with email, messages we might have gotten, all of that. And while those things do have a place in our lives, I think the most important thing and the most important factor and aspect for us is to start the day intentionally and to be focused. And I know that in the movie that I like, the Wayne Dyer had, that was called The Shift, there's a very, very powerful scene in that I always remembered, because he talked about living a life of gratitude. And every morning as he got ready to get out of bed, one of the first things that you saw in the movie, and they focused in on it, that as he swung his legs out of the bed, you could see him putting his feet on the floor, or actually slipping into his house shoes. But as he did so, he would take a deep, deep breath and go, "Thank you." And I think about Meister Eckhart, who says that the only prayer that I could say is "thank you," that's enough. That there's something about being intentional, something about focusing, something about being in that frame of mind as we first wake up, starting our day intentionally. And remember this, because it's really important. One of the reasons why we do that is that thoughts lead to attitudes, and attitudes leads to actions. Is this positive thinking? No, actually, it's positive focus. If we're drowning, positive thinking says, "Oh, water's coming in, we're drowning, whatever, everything is great." But positive focus says, "Everything will be great as soon as I get to the shore." We focus on the shore, and we don't let anything stop us from getting to the shore. That is starting our day intentionally. The T stands for take time to center down. That's to allow some time for prayer, for meditation, for reflection, or for some other way of centering, to acknowledge the presence of God in our lives. That when we're feeling stressed or overwhelmed, we can close our eyes and we can breathe slowly. The use of the centering word, uses centering words such as peace, that can transform us in a time of tension. It can take us from tension to calm. It makes a difference to acknowledge the presence of God in our lives. That as we breathe slowly and we use the centering word, it makes a difference. It allows us to make that connection. You hear me often refer to Psalm 46:10, "Be still and know that I am God." And as we do that reflection, and oftentimes I will lead people in breaking it down, "Be still and know that I am God." And then as I back off of that, "Be still and know." Be still and know that. Be still and know that in backing from that until you get down to "be still," and then finally just be. But it's important to take that time to center down. As we center down, we find that it makes a difference. We center down, we find that that is the space, the creative space, in which answers come, in which solutions come. As we center down, that is in the midst of the chaos and the hustle and bustle and the stress and the strain of all that is happening for us. When we center down, we can begin to see things opening up. And it is in that opening, it is in that space that God speaks. It is in that space that we can find the divine presence guiding and directing us. It is in that space that we can hear the whisper of spirit, that still small voice that is letting us know that we are loved unconditionally, that lets us know that we are not alone, that lets us know that we are being directed in the things that we need to know and the things that we need to do. But as we take the time to center down, it makes a difference in our lives. The A stands for accept change. The one constant in life is change. Octavia Butler said it like this, the great science fiction writer: all that you touch, you change. All that you change, changes you. The only lasting truth is change. God has changed. See, when we become inflexible and resistant to change, it means that we can find ourselves as broken people, as broken individuals, as the people and the situations, the circumstances around us will change. Change is a constant. They will change whether we like it or not. The African proverb reminds us that we never step into the same river twice, that it is change that is a constant in our lives, and being able to accept change, to focus on the fact that things do change. And it's when we find ourselves resistant, when we find ourselves inflexible, when we find ourselves insisting on the way things ought to be rather than the way things are. And that's not being resolved to unpleasant or unfruitful situations, but it's the matter of the fact that that's how things are now, and realizing that things change. And things change, both those things that are positive, those things that are going well in our lives, and those things not so well. All of them will change. We hear oftentimes, this too shall pass. And it's true, this too shall pass, but it's whether or not, but it's being able to be flexible and being able to adapt to change in our lives. If you look at the studies that have been done of people who live long lives, one of the aspects of that is they will talk about how they are able to adapt and to accept change. Life and growth are steady partners, and that comes out of being able to deal with and respect change. Gail Sheehy says, if we don't change, we don't grow. If we don't grow, we're not really living. Deep down inside, we all want to fully live, to live life before we die, to commit to understanding how we can change and grow, be a master of creating your life anew each and every day. Because one of the opportunities that comes with change is a brand new opportunity to create life anew. And I think that is powerful. I know for me right now, there are several changes that are happening in my life. And when I first started to realize that they were happening, there was a part of me I didn't know quite what to do. I found myself perplexed. I found myself kind of withdrawing for a moment. But when I also realized that, John, this is an opportunity in the midst of this change to create some new things and to be able in this process to know that what you talk about, that all is well, and it is an opportunity for something new and something exciting in your life. The R stands for release the past, because it's important for us to recognize that the past is a stepping stone. It's not a place to stop. I talk about that, the fact that we remember or we know the difference between a stop and a step. The past is simply a step. We're not to be stuck there. We don't have to be confined to or determined by our past, but we can know that the past is a point of reference. Often in this time of year, we look back on the past. It helps us to appreciate where it is that we have gotten to, where it is that we are now. I think about the song that says, my soul looked back and wondered how I got over. Well, when we look back and wonder how we got back over, well, when we look back, if we really take to heart the fact of where we are now and appreciate where we are, again, using our theme for this month, celebrating ourselves, then we can look back. Not only do we move beyond wondering how we got over, we begin to know that we know that we know how we got over, how we are here. And while some of the theology of the song, Amazing Grace, I don't quite agree with, but that line that says, through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have already come. And that is for many of us true. We've come through some dangers, toils, and snares. We've come through situations and circumstances. We've come through a lot of things, but we can bless and give thanks for the past. We can release the past and move on, and that becomes a powerful moment in our lives. And an aspect of releasing the past is also forgiveness, learning how to forgive and practicing forgiveness. And I say that forgiveness is one of the hardest things when it comes to the teaching that I do, because people get stuck there. Now, oftentimes they get stuck because they believe that forgiveness is about condoning the bad behavior and the bad actions of others. But forgiveness is not ever for anybody else. It's for ourselves. It's a releasing in our minds, a releasing in our hearts. It's a letting go so that we can move past the situation or circumstance. We don't have to condone what it is that another person did. We can release them, we can forgive them and move on. We don't have to even associate with them anymore if that is possible. But if we have to, we can get to the point where it doesn't have the power, it doesn't have the control that things might have had for us in the past. I think about the story that goes with the professor who was trying to relay to the class the importance of forgiveness, and so had each student to take a 5-pound bag of potatoes. They carried around with them each and every day, everywhere they went. They had to carry the bag of potatoes, and after a couple of days, that was fine. But after that, it became sort of an inconvenience for them. After a while, the potatoes began to turn bad and began to be smelly and slimy. After a while, it was a burden for them, and they were ready to get rid of it. And then as he brought the class together at a later time and they began discussing the situation, they all had their slimy bags of potatoes and they were ready and they were glad to be able to throw them in the trash can that he provided for them. And he showed them and said to them, now this is an example of what it's like to not forgive. That forgiveness, that unforgiveness, that state of unforgiveness becomes smelly, it becomes uncomfortable, it becomes inconvenient. There's so much can happen when we don't learn how to forgive, when we don't release the past. It is a way of saying that the past hurts and injustices and pains have no power over me. I release the past, and as I release the past, I move on from it, and it is for me, and it's an opportunity again for me to create life anew and to greet a brand new day. And then the final letter in the word start is T, that stands for take the present moment, because a whole lot of our past is devoted to either a whole lot of our time, and our mental power is devoted to thinking about the past or pondering about the future. And we miss being fully present where we are. We get so caught up in pondering the past or thinking about, oftentimes being anxious about the future, that we miss the power that is in the present moment. And it's what the attention to the present moment is what transforms us. And anything that we can do to enhance our ability to live in the present moment, being able to take time, talk about breathing all the time, but take time to just be in the present moment, to breathe, that when we are eating, rather than speeding through our meal or being caught up in what's on television while we eat or whatever else, but just sometimes taking the opportunity to just cherish and to savor the flavor of our food. If we are in the shower, to smell the soap that we're using, to feel the water cascading on our bodies, on our skin, and the feelings that are there. Taking the opportunity that when we are in conversations with other people, rather than trying to think about what answer we're going to give or what story we're going to tell to match that story, but to truly listen. Listening is an act of love. And when we genuinely and truly listen to another person and we become present with that person and take in what it is they have to say without judgment, without trying to find a solution, but simply to accept them for who they are, something happens. Listening is an act of love. And when you begin doing this process, you begin seeing people in a different light. But not only that, there's that energy that is transmitted in that process of listening. and people feel felt and seen, and they feel as if someone has truly listened to them, and there is power in that. There was power in being in the present moment and being present to the moment that allows us to see the beauty that is oftentimes we miss. I know that most of the time I do the driving when I'm with my family, but when I have those opportunities for someone else to drive for me, or I'm in another situation where someone else is driving, just the fact that as I pass places and buildings and neighborhoods and everything like that, there are things that I become open to because I'm not concerned with trying to look out for traffic, to look out for the other cars or do any of that, but I'm able to just sit back, relax, and see things as I've not seen them before. And it's the same way that as we take time to be in the present moment, to taste the present moment, as I like to say, it's an opportunity to see things in a new light. It's an opportunity to be aware of things in a new light. That as we expand the practice of noticing what we are noticing, paying attention to what we are paying attention to, tasting the present moment, it expands things for us. And then we find out what it is that the mystics and the saints and many other people who are on that path of devotion, that path of holiness, if you will, but just really ordinary people, but people who are on that path and find themselves there. That is where God is found, in the present moment. That as we do so, as we understand this, then it makes a difference for us as we taste the present moment. These are the ways that we can start the new year. These are the ways that I offer to you today, that as we look at these things, that as we understand to start the day intentionally, to take time to center down, to accept change, to release the past, and to taste the present moment. These provide opportunities for us going into the year 2024. You heard me use the line, expect more in 2024, because I believe that for each and every one of you, that for all of us, this brand new year, as Mayor Morrissey says, this brand new baby year brings for us something new, something exciting, something in which we can truly, truly say that we are moving toward and moving into this wonderful, wonderful opportunity to express life, to live life, to know that we know who we are, that we know that we are God in expression. And as we hear the scripture saying, behold, I make all things new. This is a new opportunity. So for each and every one of you, my open heart family, I wish you a happy new year. And as I know that all continues to unfold in our lives, we are on this journey, and each and every week we'll be back for this opportunity once again to stream, this opportunity to put this New Thought, Ancient Wisdom teaching out there. Thank you for all that you do. Amen. Ashe, and so it is.
Lots of happy little children waiting for sunrise, a stocking full of candy and a big surprise. Look at the happiness in their eyes, they're glad it's Christmas. People caroling into the night, where the snow is falling, their sleigh bell rise tonight. We'll snuggle to a nice warm fire, I'm glad it's Christmas. But before this day gets underway, think of how much love you wish to give today. Then wonder why we can't give it all every day. There is no reason every season girl, sister, and brother, we wish to wish happy holidays to you. Happy holidays to you. And for this holiday season celebration, let's lift our hands to the holy nation to say thank you, Father. Thank you, Father. Happy birthday to your son. Happy holidays to you. Hope is the strength we need. Love is to share it. Yeah. Peace is to be with everyone. Hey, hey, hey. Happy holidays to you. To yeah. Happy holidays to you. You see, people really need one another. Man, woman, boy, girl, sister, and brother. We wish to wish happy holidays to you. Happy holidays to you. We wish you happy holidays.